Vera landed a job with $1 million annual salary, but the work turned out to be taking care of a porcelain doll. The elderly couple introduced the doll as their son, which made Vera burst into laughter. The husband's expression immediately turned serious, prompting Vera to quickly wipe the smile off her face and cheerfully shake hands with the doll. The wife then explained her daily duties: dress and wash the doll's face at 8 every morning, and sit with him during meals. Though the work seemed easy enough, Vera couldn't understand why the couple treated a doll like their actual son. The whole family gave her the creeps the more she observed them. The next day, the couple left for vacation and handed her a schedule, asking her to take good care of their son according to the daily routine. Vera readily agreed, but the moment they drove away, she completely forgot about the schedule and carelessly dumped the doll in a chair. However, as she turned around, she suddenly felt a chill down her spine. Vera hurriedly covered the doll with a blanket, grabbed a bottle of wine, and leisurely enjoyed her afternoon. Before long, she dozed off, and when she woke up, it was already dark. When she looked at the doll again, she discovered the blanket had somehow fallen off. Things were getting increasingly strange. Instead of remembering the couple's instructions, she carelessly tossed the doll into a room, completely disregarding its feelings. In the middle of the night, Vera was jolted awake by some noise and began searching for its source. A family portrait on the wall caught her attention. The man in the picture looked just like the doll. As Vera moved closer to examine it carefully, a hand suddenly grabbed her throat. Vera bolted upright in bed, relieved it was just a dream. Getting up to check on the doll, she witnessed a bizarre scene. The doll appeared to be crying, tears streaming down its face as if it were heartbroken. Vera couldn't believe her eyes and went over to wipe away the tears. Just as she stood there puzzled, another tear dropped. Vera then realized it was just a ceiling leak, another false alarm. She wanted to call her friends to vent about the weird situation, but the house phone wasn't working and her cell phone had no signal. Just like that, she and the doll were alone in the massive mansion until finally, a visitor arrived, a delivery man who regularly brought supplies to the house. This meant he probably knew some stories about the place. Vera seized the opportunity to ask him about the doll. The man led her to a grave. This was the elderly couple's actual son. The story went back 20 years. The boy had died in a sudden fire, and the couple, unable to accept reality, poured all their love into a doll, raising it as if it were their real son. After sharing this story, the delivery man invited Vera to dinner, which she gladly accepted. Back at the house, Vera started getting dressed up, but while she was showering, something strange happened. When she finished her bath, she found all her clothes had disappeared. Then she noticed the attic ladder had been lowered, even though she was the only living person in the house. Gathering her courage, Vera slowly climbed up to investigate, but the ladder automatically retracted behind her. She tried to get the ladder back down, but it was no use. She spotted the delivery man coming to pick her up and frantically banged on the window trying to get his attention, but he couldn't hear her. He knocked on the door a few times, but when no one answered, he simply left. Vera had no choice but to find her own way out. Suddenly, a shadowy figure appeared, scaring Vera unconscious. When she woke up the next day, she discovered the figure was just a piece of clothing. The stairs had automatically opened again, and her missing clothes had reappeared. After this incident, Vera looked at the doll with cold sweat running down her back. She felt like the doll was somehow alive. As they say, what occupies your thoughts by day will visit your dreams by night. That evening, she dreamed about the doll again. Startled awake by sounds outside her door, she went out to investigate, only to witness a scene that made her blood run cold.